Hey everybody, it's the Rinseroo at work again at the most convenient location, the first bathroom by the front door. If you don't have one, you definitely need one. Stretches over regular sinks, kitchen sinks, bathtubs, shower heads. It's got this latex stretchable piece on it. I'm not an affiliate of theirs, but you can look them up, Rinseroo, online. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. I pre-sprayed everything, and those little spots you saw at the beginning were pre-sprayed a little heavier and hand agitated. There were some spots there. This is a all wool carpet, and I'm using an Ironman pad on it to get all the soil and dirt out of there. So I'll catch up with you here in just a moment. Okay, now I'm upstairs. Look at that pad. I'm gonna flip it over and use the backside. I have basically 4 rooms and a small hallway here. And there is a few spots. It's hard to tell through the lens of the camera. It's a gray carpet, but you'll see the final results and as I go along. I won't film all these rooms since you just watched me do the one room, but here's the second bedroom upstairs. There's a spot on this. That's a wool area rug on the surface. And then they got this room here, just in and around the furniture. Everything was pre-vacuumed and she moved the items that she wanted up off the carpet before I got there. And this is one of those modular concept homes, or not modular, but modern. They're pretty interesting layout. And there's my premix on my 3-gallon pump-up sprayer. See those 2 spots? I used a little, probably too much cleaner on it, so I'm gonna neutralize it. I've got my regular pad driver on, so I'm gonna throw a red scrubbing pad on just to hold the 100% luxury bathroom cloth. That's a 13 by 13 inch cloth. And what I'm going to do is neutralize all this with vinegar, distilled vinegar. And I told the customer this room's probably going to smell like a salad for about a half hour, but it'll dissipate. I wanted to neutralize any of the chemical that's on there and also use the cotton washcloth to absorb as much of the moisture as I possibly can. And you can see they work great. If you didn't have Ironman pads or regular pads or Glad pads, you could do this method. Just get some good quality washcloths, 100% cotton, and they do a good job. I'll show you here what the washcloth looks like when I was done. There was probably still some soil in those spots that were pre-treated, so I did get up a little more soil on the washcloth. And that blue handle, a lot of people have asked and bought the blue handle. I know they used to sell red, but I think what I'm going to do, I bought some plastic, not plastic dip, but plastic spray paint. And I think I'm going to spray it black just for aesthetics. Anyway, there you go. Looking fantastic. I'll back off this room. Let me show you my work over here. This room here, picking up a few shadows from her window, and then a couple of areas where I pre-sprayed a little heavier. Those will dry. They're just a little damper than the other areas. And then in here, excuse me, went over the surface of that wool rug there and the regular rug's wool as well. Everything brightened up and came out beautiful. There's the trusty Oreck Orbiter. This is the blue handle. I'm going to paint black. The blue makes it look like a toy, I think. Look at those pads, both sides, digging up the hair. All right. There's the room after I used the washcloth on it. You can see no more dark spots. The vinegar neutralized any of the alkaline, so this will dry even brighter. My customer was extremely happy, so that's good. And let me show you the washcloth here. Here's the van setup. Got all my miscellaneous spotters hanging on the backside of a shelf. If you went around to the other door and slid it open, you'd see all my chemicals are on that chemical shelf, 3 tiers. I've got both the 175, the extractor, the Oreck Orbiter, and here's that backside of that. Let me show you. You can see it still picked up a lot of soil. And even with the extraction method, you're never going to get 100% out. I mean, it's impossible. You can go over it and over it and over it, and you'll still get something out. But anyway, and for those that are interested, this is the tag. It's a hotel collection, white classic, 100% cotton made in Pakistan. I think I have a link somewhere to Amazon. And I think it was like $19 for 24. But what you do is just take you a scrubbing pad, a white one, a blue one, doesn't matter what it is because it's not going to hit the carpet. But the red one that I use for pre-scrubbing, and then just the regular Oreck driver, so you don't have to modify anything. Set that on top of it, and then place your scrubber on top of the washcloth and mop up all that pre-spray. Cleans up nice. And I've got to take some of these in. I've done a few jobs today, this morning, using the bigger machine. And I will have some mods on that. I had some troubles picking it up, so I'm gonna do some modifications on the 175, and I'll show that in another video. Here's a couple of the cloths that I use, or the microfiber bonnets for the handheld orbital for furniture. You can see they're filthy as well. So look at that pile. That's where the dirt goes. When someone says, where does the dirt go? Right there. And I'm not arguing with anybody. I know all the methods. So don't go there. There's my $4.97 bag from Walmart holding my bonnets for the 175. All right. Thanks for watching.